Hello everyone, welcome guys, welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day. Welcome guys, welcome. Let's cover the markets. We did have some buying in equities today. Uh, Everything except for the Nasdaq. All right, but otherwise, markets were up. So the Dow was up 270 points up on the Dow. S&P was slightly up. Russell was slightly up. Nasdaq was down. All right, so Nasdaq was down quite a bit. 104 down on the Nasdaq. Indexes are holding firm. All right, and we've brought in all the time frames. So the 60-minute, 240, and the daily. All right, so the 60-minute time frame, guys, we have a buy signal. All we want to know on the 60-minute time frame, we don't necessarily need the buy signals. We just need to know that we're up in the markup phase. Prices are moving higher. So on the S&P here, on the 60-minute time frame, you guys can see here, prices are definitely moving higher. All right, so we made a low all the way back here in December. All right, and we've been moving higher so far on the S&P. All right, so that is good news. All right, and that's on the 60-minute time frame. Same thing with the Dow. If I can grab it here, you guys can see that price is moving higher on the Dow. On the Russell here, all right, prices are moving higher on the Russell. And let's take a look at the NASDAQ here. If I can grab it. And on the NASDAQ, prices are moving higher as, as well. Uh, the VIX is at 1545. Then here's the NASDAQ here, guys. All right, so NASDAQ is moving higher. So the low made a low here, and it's been moving higher here. Okay, so on the 60-minute time frame, we know prices are moving higher. On the 240, moving higher as well. But still close to those resistance levels. The good news is we are holding prices and breaking down. All right, so S&P, guys, we have a buy signal holding right at that resistance level. We can actually move this higher here. So we're in new high territory. On the Dow, we've broken through on the 240. Okay, so really good price action. NASDAQ holding right at its resistance with the buy signal on the 240. And the IWM, the Russell, we got a buy signal yesterday, guys, on the 240, holding at resistance. On the daily time frame, we have buy signals on every single index, guys. All right, for the first time in a while, we have buy signals on all four indexes. So on the S&P on the daily, this is on the daily time frame now. We have a buy signal on the daily time frame on the S&P right here. Buy signal on the NASDAQ on the daily time frame right here. Buy signal on the Dow. Dow looks really good, guys. All right, we're about 700 points from a Dow 50,000, which would be the first time ever a Dow 50 would be amazing. IWM, the Russell, we're at buy signal, and we're looking to break through more resistance here. So that's reaccumulation on the IWM. So markdown phase, buy signal here, sold here. Buy signal here, sold here. So reaccumulation here. We have a new buy signal right here, breaking through that resistance. So another area if you wanted to add to that position. Again, VIX is at 1545 on the VIX. In the futures market, all right, we talked about this yesterday with Q&A that we could get. The dollar's been moving higher, so you guys should keep an eye on the dollar pairs. So a monster scalper traders, right? Those of you who trade our monster scalper system, okay? For the Forex market, keep an eye on the dollar pairs. So we did get a green candle today. Now we don't have a buy signal on the dollar index on the daily time frame. However, we've been making higher lows, higher highs in the dollar, and we got a green candle today. So we went from red to white to green. All right. In order to get a buy signal on the index, no, we don't have a buy signal. We don't need a buy signal in order to trade the dollar pairs in Monster Scalper. As long as we're moving higher, all right, you will see that those dollar pairs will move. So green candle here, that's good. If we could get back around that $100 mark and break through, guys, we could see those dollar pairs really take off. Okay. All right, so keep an eye. I know dollar Swiss is moving nicely. Dollar CAD is moving up nicely. Keep an eye on those. The E-mini in the futures market, Dow E-mini is up. That's good. NASDAQ slightly down. All right, NASDAQ is holding back a bit, but that should change. The Russell is up, and the S&P is up. Top sectors right now, tech. Let's see, tech is pulled back a bit. NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ is causing this here. We might have a triangle forming here. Let's take a look. See if we can break out of this triangle here. Let's move this for now. All right, so we've got a triangle forming here. All right, so hopefully we break to the upside. The trend is to the upside. So hopefully we break through, get a buy signal on the tech sector, healthcare, holding firm, right at resistance. Biotech gave a buy signal yesterday and pull back a bit today, but that's encouraging. A new buy signal there. Financials broke out, looks good. Discretionary is coming back. Let's see here. Communication services, energy. Keep an eye on energy, guys. Keep an eye on energy. All right, we do have a buy signal finally. After a while, we have a buy signal here in energy. And we have resistance here. It's pulled back from that resistance level. Okay, but keep an eye on it. Nothing here. All right. In the Forex market, all right, in the Forex market, yen, still a good trade. Now, some of those trades, the yen trades have closed. I know pound yen closed. Keep an eye on those yen pairs. They could suddenly break out again. All right. Aussie pairs, good trading in the Aussie pairs. I know Aussie dollar, Aussie New Zealand. Okay. And then of course the dollar pairs trying to break out. Okay. All right, Forex tracker, as far as volatility, guys, we've got more volatility on the daily time frame. Not by much, though, all right, but about 55% volatility. On the 240, about 50%. All right, about half. You guys can see that there. And about the same on the 60-minute time frame. Aussie pairs, you guys can see that here. Buying here, buying here. Some buying in here. So Aussie on the 60 day, 240 and daily time frame. Yen pairs, buyers are coming back in the yen pairs, and new buying coming into the dollar pairs. So 60-minute, 240. Be careful on the 60-minute, right? You'll find some noise on the on the on the 60-minute. Be careful there. Dollar pairs. Let's see here. So those shorts will flip. Pound yen. So pound yen looks good. All right, that's the 8th most trending pair there. Yen pair. ZAR yen looks good. Still looks good. Aussie yen. All right, great trades there. They're going. Euro yen. All right, buy signal here all the way up here on the daily time frame, guys. CAD yen. All right, New Zealand yen here. Okay, so yen pairs are still holding. The dollar pairs, I know the dollar pairs are up here, but that's that long. I mean, that's the short, not the long. That's the short, okay? But we're seeing buying coming in those pairs. All right. As far as alerts, you guys can see here. So these are the dollar pairs. So dollar pairs here, you guys can see buying coming in here. USD PLN, NOK, HUF. All right. USD DKK, USD CZK, dollar Swiss, dollar CAD. Look at dollar CAD, best performer. Okay. All right, so dollar pairs, keep an eye on those. Aussie pairs to go long. Be careful shorting. You know, these euro pairs, pound pairs, especially the euro pairs, all red in here. Be careful shorting those. Okay. The VIX on the monthly, trading at 1545. White candle here. We just need that to stay down, okay? The Max 7s. Let's see what the Max 7s did today. Now, we had some selling today, so I'm sure that did not help some of the Max 7s with sell signal. All right, so Tesla give a hard sell signal, guys. So red candle, sell signal. We're coming down, all right? So we call the sell signal right about here, right about 455, 453, right about there. It went as far as 498. Our buy signal came in at 474. We have a sell signal. Now it's trading at 425. There's a good chance, guys, it could move lower. So for Tesla right now, we have a sell signal, red candles. Those are sellers coming in. All right, so we have a lot of resistance above here. This is where sellers came in before. Sellers came in here before. Here's sellers coming in. We need to hold this trend line here. All right, so we have to hold this trend line. All right, if not, we could see Tesla move lower, and we have support right at that trend line. So we have a support line right at that trend line. So that will be a critical point for Tesla. And this is where the previous sell signal closed. So we have support here, sell signal here, red candles coming in here. Not a good picture for Tesla, okay? All right. NVIDIA, let's take a look. NVIDIA is struggling to hold right now. White candle here, trading below support and resistance. Haven't broken out since October, guys. Okay, so it's caught between support and resistance. If it breaks to that support here, that's distribution. All right, no buy signal. Hopefully we can break resistance and keep going. But we do need the NASDAQ to break out. All right, we have a buy signal in NASDAQ, but it's not breaking out. Microsoft, guys, it's in the markdown phase. We have support here. All right, enter the markdown phase right about here. Okay, all red candles here. So no buy signal with Microsoft. Meta, Facebook, sell signal as well. Sell signal came in all the way back in September. And then here we are, no buy signal. We keep moving lower. All right, nothing there. Sell signal was right here. Sell signal came in at 735. It's trading at 646. And Google. So that's what's putting a lot of pressure on the Max 7s. Google looks good. All right, so bought here, sold here, bought here on a break of this resistance, sold here, break of support, buy signal, and we are moving higher here. We're breaking resistance here. If you're in it, this is an area where you could perhaps add, scale up. All right, in that position, Google looks good. Purple support and resistance, so we know it's overbought. Keep an eye on it if you're trading it. Amazon is breaking out. All right, so nice healthy candles coming in here for Amazon. All right, no buy signal yet. Okay, that buy signal might come in somewhere up in this area here. That would be reaccumulation there. Okay. And the last Max 7s, Apple. Apple has a sell signal. Okay, guys. All right, so perfect trade here. All right, markdown, accumulation markup, buy signal here. On a break of resistance, sold. On a break of support, red candle, white arrow here. We should be out. Right, gap down today, guys. That's a lot of selling there. All right, so that's Apple. Definitely in trouble here. Let's tighten this up right about here. So it's definitely breaking that trend line. Next support level on Apple would be, let's see. I would say right about here. Next support for Apple, which is about 230 support. Big picture 240. So 240 on the Dow. Buy signal, we're moving higher there on the Dow. Again, looking to get to 50,000 on the Dow. Daily looks good on the Dow. Let's move this up. Weekly looks good as well. Look at the weekly, guys. Moving up nicely. Monthly, moving up nicely. No complaints on the big picture. S&P 240 holding near the all-time highs. S&P on the daily holding as well. Weekly holding as well. Wouldn't be surprised if the S&P doesn't break out this week. I believe we've got non-farm payroll coming out. Okay. Let's check the data. Hold on. Hold on. We will have live trading tomorrow. So we've got non-farm payroll. So we'll have non-farm payroll coming tomorrow at 8:30. That should move the market. All right. So 8:30 tomorrow we'll have data, and then at 10 a.m. So we'll have non-farm payrolls, big numbers. All right, big numbers for the month, for the every month. Every month, first Friday of the month, we have non-farm payroll. So we'll see. Hopefully that moves the market. S&P on the 240 hold. I mean, so the Nasdaq buy signal on the 240 again. A lot of resistance here. Nasdaq needs to break out. Hopefully that will happen this week. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Nasdaq on the daily, it's pulling back, but holding. Weekly holding, monthly holding as well. On the Russell, 240, buy signal on the 240. Daily, it's higher. Look at the Russell. Huh? Right, buy signal, nice pop today on the Russell IWM. Weekly looks good, breaking out on the weekly. Small caps are moving. Right, they've got to put that capital somewhere. IWM small cap Russell on the monthly time frame moving as well. All right, Bitcoin guys is consolidating, holding at 91. Can't complain. All right, with Bitcoin 91, we'll see if it holds here. Either needs to either break resistance. A buy signal should come in around 97. Okay. Let's see what it does. That's the weekly. And let's go here. Gold on the daily time frame, guys. Gold is holding firm at 44,478 on gold. So gold is holding on the daily, holding on the monthly. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bit of a pullback, guys. We are due for a pullback, but we have no purpose support and resistance. All right. I mean, it's moving straight up. All right. There was a resistance here, a buy signal here on the monthly. Every single month, gold has been moving higher. Okay. Now, is it due for a pullback? Yeah. Will we get a pullback? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. A silver on the daily time frame. All right. We did get a bit of a pullback here, but it's recaptured. All right. And so it made a high of 70. What was that? 70, 73, 74 on silver. Gap down yesterday, gap down a bit today, but pull back, trading at 69. Okay, so silver is holding. But guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we start to consolidate. Let's do this for silver. Just amazing move in metals. Silver and gold and copper is starting to show good signs. It's breaking out. We got a buy signal. The value right now can chase gold, can chase silver if you did not get in. Right, that buy signal on silver, guys, was all the way down here at $30, $31. All right, back in June of last year. All right, 6 months, guys, 6, 7 months, right? Amazing, amazing, amazing move in silver. Can't chase it, okay? If you're looking for a trade, now in our metals system, you can move that time frame down to find an opportunity, okay? On the monthly time frame, this was the previous high, 2010, 2011, and it just went through that, guys. Just broke through that high, hasn't looked back. Good trading there. Crude oil, nothing here. Bonds, nothing here. Okay. Let's take a look at our trading systems. Monster indices. All right. So monster indices. On the Dow 30, 60-minute time frame, no buy signal there. On the NAS, no buy signal. So follow your systems. S&P, no buy signal on the 60-minute. The Russell has a buy signal here on the 60. Buyers have a buy signal on the daily. We're moving up. Okay. The Nikkei, no buy signal on the Nikkei. Keep an eye on it though, guys. The FTSE, buy signal. FTSE got a great trade going on the 60 here. All right, so buy signal here. Got some red candles in here, but good price action on the FTSE. And good price action on the daily as well. Crypto's monster. Bitcoin on the 60-minute time frame is setting up nicely. Wait for a buy signal on the 60-minute. Litecoin on the 60-minute time frame, we found really good support. All right, this could be a really good range trade there on the daily, but 60-minute it's setting up. Bitcoin Cash, nothing here. Ethereum, no buyers yet, not setting up. Still in the markdown phase. Sellers are in control. You guys can see all those red candles there. So wait on cryptos. Okay. Metals. Let's see here. So we're going to move that time frame to the 60-minute time frame. Okay, so in monster metals, gold has a buy signal on the 60-minute time frame. Silver, we know what the larger time frame is doing here, right? All right, silver, let's move this to the daily here. All right, silver, wait on silver for a buy signal. A buy signal will come in above 70, 79, right around 80. We could get a buy signal on the 60. Always remember, guys, the time frames change. All right, so always remember the time frame you're trading on there. 60-minute time frame for platinum, a buy signal is setting up. Found support. And copper, guys, copper looks like it really wants to move. It's come down a bit, so I would let it come on down, keep coming down, wait for a buy signal. Okay, with the metals in general, okay, guys, if you've missed the opportunities on the larger time frame, right, keep an eye on the smaller time frame. Let them go through that phase, right? The markdown phase, get through that accumulation phase. All right, and then just wait for the next round of buying. Okay, I don't believe traders are done with metals. Okay, so any pullback is an opportunity to buy, but it has to go through that process. Just because it's moving lower doesn't mean we jump in and start buying, right? It's got to go through that markdown phase, accumulation phase, mark up, break resistance, mark up phase. That's when we enter. Okay, so copper right now is going through that markdown phase. So let it go through that phase on the 60-minute time frame. And then once it gives a buy signal, as it comes out of that phase, right, you can buy, you can either buy, trade it in the markets, or get the metals. Okay. All right. So would be nice to get a good pullback. Right, in silver too. Silver here doesn't have a buy signal. Right, it's coming down. Would be nice to get silver. Right, and these metals can retrace all the way back down, guys. Right, you might not get it back to 30, but you might be able to get it back to 70. All right, 70 or even 60. So If you've missed it, no big deal. Don't chase them. You might have another opportunity. These markets are at all-time highs. That doesn't mean we can't trade them, right? If you're using our systems, but there's always an opportunity somewhere. Bonds, nothing here with bonds. All right, so um, no changes with bonds. Energy, same thing with crude oil. Nothing in crude oil yet, see guys? Right, this consolidation goes back all the way to 2023. And with all this geopolitical stuff going on, you would think that with Venezuela, we would get a movement in crude, right? One way or the other, right? Either to the downside, break support, or eventually break through that resistance, but nothing. Amazing, nothing. All right, natural gas, same thing there. With natural gas, we are near a big support. All right, and it is testing that support level there. Okay, that's interesting. Heating oil, nothing, consolidating. Okay, and you would think with everything that's going on, they would move. Our NAS 100 traders will look to trade, and again, tomorrow is a big day. Okay, so you guys want to be around when we go live tomorrow at 8 a.m. All right, so non-farm payrolls, that's a big day. They should move on the US 30. Okay, so US 30 on the 60-minute time frame, we do not have a buy signal. I have no idea what type of price action we have here. We're not consolidating. We're not trending. It's doing whatever it's doing here. But we do have a buy signal on the daily time frame. Okay, so we would like to see the data tomorrow push prices higher. Okay, so we will not look for any shorts, only longs on the US 30 and on the NAS as well. And as always, we'll look to do some day trading. We'll move that time frame to a 5-minute time frame tomorrow, and we'll spend the whole 2 hours. Okay, so we'll go from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. All right, and things have been slow for the holidays, but we got to get back to work. Back to work, guys. So if you're a member of the community, I know it's a paid membership. It's the VIP, okay? But it's worth it, guys. All right, it is worth it. It's only $59, and you get all access to all those resources, including trading live, all right, with me. So it's well worth it. All right, so if you're not a member, go ahead and join. Okay. S&P also, we'll keep an eye on the S&P. S&P has a buy signal. Has a buy signal here on the S&P, right? Again, we hope nothing happens overnight, right? We hope the price just holds like this and move when we want it in the morning. Equities, let's take a look here. All right, so stock boss, we've got 72 stocks. Good news, that is good news. 72 stocks in stock boss coming from Heat Seeker. Bull Master, we've got 162 in Bull Master. Really good. Let's see what they're buying. So stock boss, small caps, 72. So they're still buying biotech. Some gold there, mainly biotech. Let's take a quick look at the price action. Okay. Uh, so all we want to focus on over here, onto the right here. All we want to see is that they're buying this stock. So we want to see green candles in the markup phase. Green candles in the markup phase right here. Okay. We'll just go through this quickly in Stock Boss. Or just we're looking to see the price action. Good. So with Stock Boss traders, um, guys, we have buy signals on every single index now. All right, so we're back in buyer's territory. Okay, good price action. And heat seeker is moving again for Stock Boss. That is good. Remember, it dropped to about in the 20, 30, 72 is good. All green candles is what we want to see. Biotech is the top sector, but you can buy, you could look to, if you're trading our system, Stock Boss, you could look at any of the industries, okay? Good price action, guys. They're back. They're no longer on vacation, and they're back. Good, look at this one. DDD, perfect buy signal there. Let's go back to that. DDD. All right. Good markdown phase, buy signal, inexpensive too. Came in at 238. Look at the potential, guys. That fell from $55 to 238. Good opportunity there. So not bad. Good price action. They are definitely back. Okay. So those institutions are back and they're buying again. And we can see that from Heat Seeker, Stock Boss. Those are small cap stocks, large cap stocks in Bull Master. Let's run it again. 162. What are they buying? Aerospace. Make a note. Aerospace. Aerospace, guys. All right, aerospace. We haven't seen that for a while. So aerospace, we got quite a few there. All right, and then biotech. Aerospace, that's new. And technology, they're buying technology again. Gold, so basic material, gold and silver. Not a lot of healthcare. But aerospace, interesting. All right, let's take a look at the price action. We have 162. That's a good amount. Look at that. Good price action here. Tells us that they're buying. So we are back in stocks. So we're calling a buy signal in stocks. We have buy signal on all four of the indexes. Look at this. Nice reaccumulation trades. We love those reaccumulation in Bull Master, guys. That means new buyers are coming in for us. All that green there, look at that. And it's early. We're just now breaking out again. Now the Dow is breaking out nicely. Could you imagine S&P breaks out? We have the NASDAQ. Let's say the NASDAQ breaks out. Russell really breaks out. All right. Look at that. Even on the weekly time frame. All right, so no selling in January so far. So we did not get that Christmas rally, right? We didn't get selling either. Market just held, but now they're back in action, buying again. That's good news. We won't complain. So find your spot, find your opportunities. All right, our systems are telling us to buy. I'm not telling you guys to buy. Our systems are, right? Our retail. Our retail is a little late, huh? That should be in Christmas rally, right? All right, but good price action. When we go live, because the market is equity markets are moving, we might look for some opportunities to trade equities as well. Monster scalper, quick look here, and then we'll be done. Couple of Aussie pairs, guys, are moving nicely. So Aussie New Zealand looks really good. All right, buy signal here continues to move nicely. It does have a purple support and resistance, but it's holding firm. Holding firm. All right, no white candles, no red candles here. Let it run. But really good trade there with Aussie New Zealand. We thought Aussie dollar would move, but that close gave a red candle there. So Aussie New Zealand, Aussie Swiss also looks good. Aussie CAD also looks good. The CAD guys, so Aussie CAD, any of the CAD pairs looks good. New Zealand CAD, that's still holding. Yen pairs. These are on the 240. All right, ZAR Yen closed its trade. Keep an eye on it. I wouldn't give up. The yen pairs are not done. And ZAR Yen, I know it's expensive, but it's been trading well. All right. So bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Wait for a break of resistance here to get a new buy signal. Okay. SGD holding firm. Pound yen, definitely keep an eye on pound yen for a new buy signal. Euro yen, same thing. Swiss yen, same thing. All right, CAD yen, same thing. Aussie yen is holding. And then the dollar pairs. We mentioned that we're seeing buyers coming in the dollar pairs, guys. So watch out for the dollar pairs. Okay. And they've sold off quite a bit, so they're due for a nice bounce here. So USD PLN, USD HUF, choppy, that looks good. USD DKK moving up nicely there after a nice amount of selling. CZK moving up. CNH not quite ready. Swiss looks good. And then CAD looks really good. Dollar CAD looks really good, guys. Okay. Purple support and resistance here, but looks like it will get past that area there. All green candles, nothing to do but to hold on. Resistance is all the way up here. We've got sellers up here. All right. Usually, CAD Swiss, I'm sorry, dollar Swiss and dollar CAD will move together. All right. Buy signal here on dollar Swiss. A lot of resistance up here, but dollar CAD looks good. Euro pairs, I would stay away from those for now. Euro and the pound pairs, nothing there. All right. Okay, guys, that's it. Have a good evening. I will see you guys in the morning. All right, so we'll start big day, non-farm payrolls in the morning. So we have data at 8:30 and then more data at 10. Hopefully we find direction by 10. I think we will. Okay. Hopefully these markets overnight in the future they will hold. Let's hope. All right. Hopefully they hold firm. All right. Worst thing we can have happen is data comes out in the morning and that move happened already pre-market. All right. We don't want that. We want them to hold and then start moving tomorrow, 8:30. So I'll see you guys at 8, and let's have a great